What's up, everybody? New Joker 6 here, and today we're going to cover the Exalted Blade of Excalibur. I thought I covered it, but I guess not. And apologies, we did see the request much later than normal, but I think we actually covered this, if not in a video, at least in part of a stream at some point in the beginning. But for the sake of videos here, because when I think about it, I don't think I did it. But here's the Exalted Blade. I am using, for this weapon, I do recommend using the Chromatic Blade Augment on Excalibur if you choose to use this. And do note that you're going to want a green energy color. So, jumping into the actual weapon itself, I have two forma in this. Using up the Exalted Blade stance, of course, which is not removable. Sacrificial Steel, Sacrificial Pressure, Prime Fever Strike, Shocking Touch, Berserker, Drifting Contact, Life Strike, and Organ Shatter. Now, Life Strike you could take out if you choose to and put in anything else. I just put Life Strike in just because it fit. I don't really know what else I personally really want to put in there right now. I could do what's it? A 60% dual stat elemental in there just to boost the status chance a bit more. So that's an option, although you'd need to use normal Fever Strike or or you'd have to use a reduced one because oh no wait, it's 7. Okay, my mistake on that. So personally, I'd an option would be using a dual stat like this, which will jump your status up another 9%. Or if you're worried about maybe being able to heal yourself, go ahead and throw Life Strike in there. It doesn't have to be this rank, by the way. It can be unranked, and that's perfectly fine. So, here's the build. Let's go ahead and jump into it. And I'll show you how its base performance, I guess you could say, is here. With the level 135s, doing nothing but the blade against our higher levels here. Here you go. Oh, I didn't even know the other one was dead. There you go. So, there it is with that. Now, personally, for me, if you have a big group like that, obviously you don't want them to just open fire on you. That's going to end up hurting. It's going to end up, eventually they're going to end up hitting you. So what I like to do is I actually like to go with the blind and then jump in with it. Just because you see it does a massive amount more damage. As you can see, some of those numbers, I think some of those were like 93,000. I'm going to go ahead and just jump into that again. Get some of those. And again, that's going in with a blind. And then we're just going to snow. 31,000, I did see that in there. 42,000, there's that. But you can see these numbers, they're going to be long dead before you even really strip all their armor. So if an enemy does start giving you some problems for whatever reason, or you got a massive group that just need to do a very quick killing, and you got a lot of heavy units, and this speed just isn't cutting it for you, go ahead and pop a pop a blind, and just cut right through them. So that is my modded setup, I guess you could say, on my Exalted Blade. Now I will go ahead and why? Just because I did mention one, and I've been showing the alternatives, or at least some of them. Like Condition Overload would be another nice one in here, but you would need to put, God, how much more? Oh, you'd probably have to form a, so put that one there. Actually, if we change like this to this V, we could probably put Condition Overload in there, but again, that would be completely up to you if that's what you wanted to do. But keeping up with some alternatives, I'm going to put a dual stat in here. That's going to boost up that corrosive. Let's go ahead. So, as you can see, either way, it's going to perform just fine in this scenario. And if you do get close enough, you can go ahead and finish her and run for the blind. And it's, well, as you see, with level 135, so it's going to be that instant kill there. And I will swap this just to show you with Life Strike as well that it should still be that kill. We'll jump a few of them in there. Kill, kill, kill. So, if you can get finishers, perfect, beautiful. If you can't and you just gotta swing like a madman, it's gonna work wonders. So, also, if you don't want to go with green for your elemental, you can go with a bluish color, so that you can get electricity as its base. But there you go. There's the build. Throw it up there again. Exalted Blades, Sacrificial Steel, which is not fully ranked up yet, so the crit chance is going to be higher than that once it's fully maxed out. And then we got Sacrificial Pressure, which is only 1 off. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Prime Fever Strike, Shocking Touch, Berserker, Drifting Contact, Organ Shatter, and then this last slot will be whatever you want to put in here. Yeah, that's about it. That's the build. Let me just get that out of there and out of the way. There's the build. That's 2 Forma. If you want to do Condition Overload, that would take a 3rd Forma in there. Or depending on what else you want to put in there, you may or may not need to put another one in. But there you go. And a reminder, with this, add Chromatic Blade Augment. Because why not? That's just kind of like the standard with this. You can try this without the Chromatic Blade Augment. Honestly, I haven't really done that. So, a little guilty with that, but we'll take that out, and we'll see if that really affects the performance. Because why not? We're testing a few things here. So as you see, Chromatic Blade is a huge game change there. So would I say it's still necessary even though we're making the corrosive ourselves? Definitely. So you saw the build. You saw that I'm telling you to put Chromatic Blade on there. And with that, take care and have yourselves a good one. Later.